Welcome back to Local Garden Queens. It's the end of July. The garden is producing, kinda. I'll tell you more about it. I'm just gonna do a quick video today and let's start the tour. Of course, the comfrey, like nothing ever happened, came right back. These radish seeds, radish pods are done. They're very hard now, dried, and there are viable seeds inside, and I will be picking them shortly. And right next to it are the flowers. I think that's a different radish, or actually it's the same one. It's still in the process of flowering. So this is mostly carrots. I thinned some out, ate some, but there were just so many carrots in this bed. I'm definitely gonna have to thin again. And the reason I mention that is because these pepper plants, they started to get going. They're looking much bigger now, or they're not a lot bigger, but they're definitely looking bigger than what they were previously. But I think as the carrots have gotten larger, they've taken some of the energy away from the peppers. So again, I'll have to thin them. The bed in the back here is mostly seeds, some flowers. The bok choy seeds, I've been picking them and throwing them inside on all of the beds, inside all the beds, hoping for a possible early fall harvest. Here we have the tomato plant. It's gotten much larger, if you've been following. Let me show you from the ground level. You can see it was a small little seedling, and now it's growing towards the top of this. Eventually I'm gonna have to do what I said I was gonna do, which was tie something to the tip of it, and just something heavy, and just let it hang down, let it weigh down to the ground, and this way it'll just kind of try to grow up again, and I'll weigh it again. And like I said, I'm expecting this whole thing to be a tomato plant mess. But if I get some tomatoes out of that, it's perfectly fine. So these carrots, a lot of the carrot flowers, a lot of the carrot stems, I broke them in half. You can see here, and I just chopped and dropped them, if you will. And I didn't leave too many, but I guess they just kept producing flowers, or it was more than I thought it was gonna be. So again, they're heavy, and they're just hanging over. They're not bothering me. Let me show you one of the final stages of these. You can see these are all little seeds. Almost ready. Next to the carrots is the basil. You can see the green basil here, little one. I snipped that one, hoping for it to divide. And there's a mosquito on my arm, which I just killed. Here's the purple basil. So from what I understand, the more sun they get, the purple basils, they turn green. So this spot is definitely this spot definitely has enough sun. The cucumbers, you can see a little bit of a disease there, but they're growing fast enough that it can't catch up. So one here and another growing from there. I don't know if you can see, there's a cucumber right here. So a little story to tell you. The squirrels have been eating everything edible here, or everything edible vegetable wise. These zucchini plants, they mowed it down. They besides eating the zucchini, they chewed the inside, the tip of the plant, from the tip inside. So they're not doing too good. There's nothing being produced here. Whatever flower comes up, they just mow it down. You can see they chewed on the branches of the leaves. I think it's safe to say that production is down for these zucchini. I think it's safe to say that production is done for these zucchini. These leaves here are the cantaloupe vines. I'm still waiting to see what happens with those. Again, like I said earlier, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. We'll see what happens. So there were two large zucchini plants here, and I had the covering over this way, covering up the plants. I lifted the covering originally because the zucchini were just getting too big, and I was trying to send them towards the back so I can trellis it up this bamboo pole. And the squirrels got a taste of zucchini around that time, and again, same situation as with these zucchini plants. Same thing happened with these, and they just mowed it down. So I don't want to grow something for the benefit of the squirrels. So I just ripped them out, and there they are. There are the two zucchini plants rotting. They're gonna rot away and contribute to the soil fertility. For these jalapeno peppers, and of course this purple basil here. So there are 3 jalapeno pepper plants, and they are producing. Let me show you the largest jalapeno so far. It's obviously very small, but plenty of flower heads. And these are starting to make some flowers, you can see here. So I'm looking forward to some jalapenos. Speaking of the squirrels, back to the squirrels again. So the cucumber vine, I did pick about 2 cucumbers so far, but a third one, squirrels took it. How do I know squirrels took it? I found it in the bushes behind me. It was like chewed halfway. So that was that. So much for the cucumber. I am hoping, since they didn't finish that cucumber, I'm hoping that's going to be it, and they will leave this little cucumber alone, and whatever other cucumbers the vine will produce. The herb bed here is looking very healthy. It's in bloom along with these flowers, and of course the currant bush. Currant bush is producing new growth. You can see the different color leaves. These are a dark green, and these are lighter in color. That's the new growth. So the currant bush is looking very healthy. And that's it. That's the garden for today. Production is happening, and issues with squirrels continues. So I will have to figure something out. I gave up on the zucchini. Hopefully the cucumbers will be okay or won't be messed with. Carrots are getting picked soon, and I'm hoping the tomato plant will produce something for me. So as always, like, share, subscribe, leave comments. See you guys next time.